Good morning, my friends. I woke up today to this plethora of dandelions growing in my yard. I can't even count how many they are. They're just unending, and we have a very large yard. Look how beautiful they are. I don't know why so many people hate dandelions. I get the reasons, but today I'm going to give you some reasons to absolutely love them. Soon I'm going to get into the many different benefits of having dandelions growing in your yard. I don't think they're just beautiful. One of the biggest ways I like to use them is by eating them. They're actually extremely nutritious for you, and they're very delicious. It's something I grew up eating, and so I'm quite used to it, but I really do enjoy it now, and so does my family. So what you want to do if you're going to eat it is just pick off some fresh leaves like this. Make sure you clean them really well before eating them. You can also eat the flower buds, the root of the dandelion, and the flowers. The entire thing is edible. I don't really prefer eating the flowers. I love the greens more than anything, but if you want to try it, go for it. It's also a great idea to leave your first set of dandelions to flower if you are going to cut them down, because they're such great flowers for our little pollinators like the bees. So if you grow your own fruits and veggies, then you already definitely know how important it is to have these little guys around. These flowers aren't just amazing nutrition, they're also great for your soil and your yard. Let's get into some more details. As you can see from the videos and a bit in the background, most of the front of my yard is absolutely drenched in dandelions. Dandelions are amazing. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the benefits of dandelion and why you do not want to cut them down. Use them, use them, use them. So dandelion, if you're going to eat them, it's, should I say, an acquired taste. You have to enjoy eating bitter greens. And I really do. I think just because I was kind of raised to eat that way in Italian culture. I think a lot of Italians eat dandelions. It's just like, I don't know, it's a normal part of our culture and our diet. So I was raised eating them in salads and stir frying them or frying them up, sauteing them with garlic. Really, really good. But they're so good for your body. Probably one of the most nutritious foods that you can find. And they're free. They grow absolutely everywhere. And it's amazing how many people don't realize that you can actually eat them. You could just survive off them. They're everywhere. There's so many. So the leaves, you can eat the leaves. You can prepare them in a salad, and I'll show you guys how to do that. I think I have it in a couple other videos too, because I do eat them a lot. You can also eat the flower. You can eat the entire thing. So dandelions are super high in vitamin A and in vitamin C and in vitamin K, and I believe they do have some B vitamins as well, which is amazing. I mean, for a little plant like that. Now, the reason why you really don't want to cut them down also is because they're phenomenal for your soil. So what they do, like other free-range weeds, or as you would call them, that have really long roots, is the roots go down deep, deep, deep into the soil, and they pull up nutrients that your soil needs to help other plants to grow. So they're actually phenomenal for helping you grow other plants, whether it be in your garden or restoring your grass. So people think that, if you have these plants around, they're going to steal from the other plants that you have trying to grow, but they do quite the opposite. Now my soil here is super duper sandy, and so what's most likely going on is these dandelions are going deep into the ground and pulling up nutrients to try and restore the soil that I have here. So I leave them, and I've been leaving them in my grass and my yard for years, and they've been nothing but beneficial. I don't know if you guys can even see me right now. I can't see myself on my phone. I just look like a big black shadow, but hopefully you guys can see me in this. Yeah, they're phenomenal. They're so good for your health. And if you need help, yeah, I have a dandelion in my hair. My children have been picking me dandelions all day. Oh well. If you need help just getting used to the taste or figuring out ways to cook it, I'll show you guys different ways you can do it up. But fresh in a salad is delicious. Just however you make up your regular salad, just throw a little bit of them in, chop them up. So they are a little bit bitter. You have to either enjoy the flavor or just get used to it. It's really not, it's not that hard to get used to the flavor, and it's worth it. It's worth the benefits that they offer for your body. And then sauteing, like I said, so you can throw them in a pan like you would other greens and add a little bit of garlic and olive oil and salt, or whatever you like to dress it with. Really, they're so good, and you can add them to absolutely anything. They're very similar to chicory as well. If you haven't heard about chicory, it's very similar to dandelion and similar flavor, and you guys probably have it growing wherever you are too. I haven't seen it growing yet here, but if I find it, I will share it with you guys. But it's amazing what you find in your yard that you can just pick and eat. Food is free if you know what to look for. So if you're going to mow, wait a little bit to mow your yard so that you can let some of those dandelions grow, especially because they're so good for the pollinators too. They're so good for the ecosystem, and for, you got the bees flying around and they help pollinate everything. These are like the first little flowers that come out to get everything started. So if you can at least wait to let the first batch of dandelions come out, then you're off to a good start. Let them come out and then mow your yard. And what I do too is when we mow, we don't pick anything up. We don't pick the grass clippings up. We don't pick up the dandelions, the leaves even, like when we have tons of leaves fall, from the trees and from the forest, we leave them because they're such a good natural fertilizer for your grass. And you can pick them all up and you can use them in your garden too. So yeah, there's just some little tips, and I'll show you guys some recipes in this video, and let me know if you guys eat dandelions already. Let me know other recipes that you guys have, because honestly those are probably like the two ways that I've only really used dandelion, is fresh in salad and sauteing them. There's got to be other ways to use them. So share some recipes with me. Hope you guys have a beautiful day. God bless. Beautiful weather. Mwah. Don't forget to wash your dandelions really well. I like to soak them in baking soda and then rinse them, especially if you're in the city and by a street. You want to make sure you wash them really well. So in this salad, all I have is dandelion leaves, and I put some baby kale leaves, and I also put some wild leeks. These are actually super sweet and mild. Like, they kind of taste like chives to me, but mild, like a salad. So I don't have regular lettuce leaves in there, but usually I add regular lettuce leaves as well. And then I put balsamic vinegar and some salt on it, and you can put a bit of olive oil as well. And that's it. Super yummy, super nutritious, and I hope you enjoyed this video.